Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
No one expected tears that night. Not from the audience, not from the production team, and certainly not from Zhao Lusi. The stage lights were gentle, the music steady, and Liu Yuning stood there as he always does, composed, focused, carrying his voice like a quiet promise. But something shifted. It was not dramatic, not explosive. It was subtle. A pause between lyrics, a breath that lingered just a second longer. And in that suspended moment, cameras caught what words could not fully explain. Zhao Lusi's eyes shimmered, the applause softened, even the studio seemed to hold its breath. Fans watching at home felt it instantly. This was not scripted emotion, this was recognition. Recognition of effort, of exhaustion, of devotion. Suddenly, across screens and comment sections, people were not just watching the program. They were feeling something deeply personal. Liu Yuning did not perform that evening as a man chasing applause. He sang as someone who has walked through long corridors of doubt and expectation. His voice carried warmth, but also the faint texture of fatigue that only comes from experience. For years, audiences have seen his growth. From modest beginnings to grand stages filled with thousands. Yet on this program, the atmosphere was more intimate. The lights did not blind, they illuminated. And within that softer glow, what surfaced was honesty. Zhao Lusi has always been known for her brightness, her quick laughter, her ability to lift the mood in any room. But here she was quiet, watching, listening. As Liu Yuning's song unfolded, it felt less like a performance and more like a confession. Each line seemed to speak not only to the audience, but to the unspoken weight artists carry behind their public smiles. There are expectations that stretch endlessly. There is scrutiny that magnifies even the smallest misstep. And yet, they return to the stage again and again. When the camera focused on Zhao Lusi, viewers noticed her expression change. It was subtle at first, a tightening of the lips, a blink held just a little too long. Then the tears formed, not dramatic sobs, not overwhelming grief, simply emotion that refused to stay hidden. In that moment, fans did not see a celebrity reacting to another celebrity. They saw one artist recognizing another's journey. What makes this moment powerful is not romance, nor speculation, nor sensationalism. It is empathy. Zhao Lusi understands what it means to carry public expectation. She understands the silent pressure to always appear effortless. Watching Liu Yuning stand there, steadfast, slightly weary, yet unwavering in his love for music, perhaps reminded her of her own path. Success looks radiant from the outside. From within, it requires resilience few truly see. Fans responded almost immediately. Social media filled with comments describing goosebumps, tears, and an overwhelming sense of connection. Many wrote that they felt as though their own struggles had been acknowledged, because Liu Yuning's voice that night did not sound perfect in a polished sense. It sounded real. There were breaths you could hear, emotions that were not smoothed over, and that authenticity allowed people to feel less alone. The beauty of the moment lies in its restraint. No grand declarations, no theatrical gestures, just a song, a listener moved to tears, and an audience witnessing sincerity. In an era where everything moves quickly and reactions are often amplified for attention, this quiet exchange felt refreshing. It reminded viewers that strength does not always shout. Sometimes it stands calmly under soft lights and continues singing despite fatigue. Another layer that resonated deeply was the contrast between visibility and vulnerability. Liu Yuning has performed on massive stages, surrounded by thunderous applause. Yet here, the focus was not on scale, it was on presence. He was not presenting an image, he was simply there, allowing the music to speak through him. Zhao Lusi's tears became a mirror, reflecting what many could not articulate. That exhaustion does not cancel love, that persistence can be profoundly moving. For longtime supporters, this program felt like a milestone. They have watched his evolution through challenges and triumphs, seeing him acknowledged not with awards or headlines, but with genuine emotion from a fellow artist, felt meaningful. It validated the quiet sacrifices behind the scenes, the rehearsals, the vocal strain, the moments of doubt that never reached the spotlight. What also makes this story compelling is the shared humanity between them. Zhao Lusi's reaction did not center herself. She did not seek attention. Instead, she allowed her feelings to be visible without turning them into spectacle. That humility amplified the sincerity of the scene. It told audiences that emotional honesty is not weakness, it is awareness. Many viewers commented that they replayed the clip multiple times, not to analyze, not to speculate, but to relive the feeling. That gentle swell of music, that brief silence before applause, that tear catching the light. These are small details, yet they carry immense weight. In storytelling, it is often the smallest gestures that create the deepest impact. There's also something inspiring in how the moment reframes success. Rather than focusing on rankings, statistics, or trending lists, it highlighted endurance, the ability to continue creating even when tired, the courage to remain open in an industry that often demands armor. Zhao Lusi's emotional response underlined that perseverance is worthy of recognition. For young viewers especially, the scene carried a quiet lesson. Ambition is admirable, but so is self-awareness. Applause is gratifying, but so is staying true to what first ignited passion. When Liu Yuning's steady presence and Zhao Lusi's heartfelt reaction together painted a picture of artistic respect. It showed that beyond the bright screens and curated images, there are individuals navigating growth, expectation, and self-discovery. This is why fans were crying too, not because of dramatic tension, but because they felt seen. In Liu Yuning's slightly weary yet unwavering voice, they recognized their own late nights and persistent efforts. In Zhao Lusi's tears, they recognized empathy, and when empathy meets authenticity, something powerful happens. Barriers dissolve, distance fades. The stage no longer feels far away. Moments like these remind us that entertainment can still hold depth, that within carefully produced programs, genuine connection can emerge unexpectedly. It only takes sincerity. It only takes someone brave enough to let emotion surface without embellishment. As the song ended and applause filled the studio, there was a lingering softness in the air. Zhao Lusi smiled through her tears. Liu Yuning bowed gently, perhaps unaware of just how profoundly he had touched not only the audience, but his fellow guest. And viewers at home carried that warmth with them long after the screen dimmed. If this moment moved you as much as it moved thousands of others, stay with us here on Update X 24 Hours. We are here to uncover not just headlines, but the human stories behind them, the resilience, the respect, and the quiet strength that often go unnoticed. Thank you for watching and for sharing this journey with us. If you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you never miss the stories that truly matter. Your support allows us to continue bringing meaningful updates with heart and insight. Until next time, take care, stay inspired, and we will see you in the next video.